Have you ever sensed something deeper behind her teasing, her distance, or even her criticism, like she's hiding something unspoken, but you can't quite put your finger on it? She acts cold, but her eyes linger a little too long. She says, "We're just friends," yet there's a tension in her voice, a subtle contradiction between her words and her body language. Welcome to the beautiful, confusing paradox of female attraction, because when a woman secretly likes you, she doesn't always show it through affection or obvious signals. Sometimes, she hides it behind sarcasm, behind emotional walls, behind behaviors that leave you wondering what the hell is going on. But once you learn to decode those mixed signals, everything starts to make sense. Let's break down 7 subtle signs she's into you, even if she's doing everything to hide it. Sign number 1, she criticizes you, but pays close attention to everything you do. When a woman is into a man but doesn't want to admit it, not even to herself, she often slips into defense mode. And her defense of choice? Criticism, not serious criticism. Petty stuff. Your laugh. Your shoes. Your haircut. Especially in front of her friends. "Oh please, he thinks he's cool?" Or the classic, "He's not even my type." But here's the truth. If she genuinely wasn't interested, she wouldn't waste energy on you. She wouldn't even notice your shoes, let alone roast them. This kind of criticism is often a cover-up, a projection of interest disguised as mockery. It's how she keeps her feelings at arm's length while keeping you close enough to observe. So, the next time she throws a sarcastic jab your way, don't get defensive, smile. Because odds are, you're taking up space in her mind rent-free. Sign number 2, she constantly reminds you, "We're just friends." Sometimes that phrase means exactly what it says, but if she's saying it over and over, almost like she's trying to convince someone that someone isn't you, it's her. This is called overcompensation, a classic sign of cognitive dissonance. Her heart is pulling her one way, but her brain is trying to rein it in. To ease the tension, she creates a narrative, "We're just friends, that's all." But her tone says otherwise. Her body language contradicts her words. It's not manipulation, it's protection. A way to avoid the vulnerability of admitting how she really feels. So when she passionately insists that you're just a friend, pause and look deeper. She might be lying to herself, more than she's lying to you. Sign number 3, she's distant and cold, but never really disappears. Have you ever felt like she's deliberately avoiding you? Won't make eye contact, keeps conversations short, maybe even leaves your texts on read. Most guys take that as a sign to walk away. But in some cases, it's the opposite. When feelings run deep, some women shut down, not because they don't care, but because they care too much, and caring opens the door to rejection, judgment, and heartbreak. So she puts up walls. Walls that look like indifference, but are really just fear in disguise. If she truly didn't care, she wouldn't act strange at all. She'd be relaxed, chill. But if she's acting stiff, awkward, or even icy around you, pay attention. It's not about you. It's about her trying not to let her behavior betray what's happening in her heart. Sign number 4, she tries to make you jealous, but pretends she's not. This one's tricky, and it stings. She's suddenly laughing harder around another guy, bringing up how funny or thoughtful someone else is. Or dropping subtle bombs like, "This guy I know just totally gets me." It feels calculated. And that's because it often is, but not out of malice, it's emotion. A subconscious strategy. When a woman secretly likes you but feels too vulnerable to show it directly, she'll try to trigger your emotions instead, and jealousy is powerful. Because if you react, it tells her you care. It's not about manipulation. It's about confirmation that she's trying to figure out if she's the only one feeling something, or if there's something real between you two. Jealousy, psychologically, is rooted in the fear of loss. When she notices even the slightest flicker of discomfort in your expression, it quietly reassures her that her feelings aren't one-sided. According to neuroscience, jealousy lights up the same pain centers in the brain that respond to physical injury. So when she casually mentions other guys or playfully tries to provoke you, ask yourself, would she really go to that much effort if you meant nothing to her? Unlikely. What you're witnessing is her emotional armor. She's testing the waters, seeing how you react, all while shielding her own vulnerability. Jealousy, in this case, isn't disinterest, it's masked emotional investment. Sign 5, her friends give her away, even if she doesn't know. Here's the truth most people overlook. If you want to know how a woman feels about you, watch her friends. They're like emotional satellites, picking up and broadcasting the signals she's trying to hide. They glance your way when she speaks, giggle when your name comes up, drop lines like, "Oh, he's here again," or slyly ask, "So, what's going on with you two?" This is called social mirroring. It's a powerful clue. Even if she's trying to stay cool on the outside, chances are she's already confided in someone close. And once it's out in her circle, the energy shifts. You'll feel the smirks, the glances, maybe even a not-so-subtle tease. And if someone accidentally mentions she likes you, it probably wasn't an accident. So next time you're around her group, don't just watch her, watch them. Sign 6, she sends mixed signals, warm one day, distant the next. This is often the most confusing sign of all. One day, she's texting you all day, laughing at your jokes, sharing memes. The next, silence. Dry replies. Cold vibes. You start wondering, did I do something wrong? But in truth, what you're seeing is emotional whiplash, an internal battle between what she feels and what she fears. Freud once described it as the tug-of-war between the conscious and unconscious mind. But on one side, she genuinely likes you. On the other, she's scared of rejection, of losing control, of getting hurt. So she flips between closeness and distance, not to mess with you, but because she doesn't know how to process what's happening. This is classic ambivalence, the push-pull of love and fear. Her heart says, go for it. Her mind says, protect yourself. Here's the key insight, mixed signals aren't random. They're emotional turbulence. They show that something real is trying to surface, but hasn't yet found solid ground. Sign 7, she takes genuine interest in your personal life, and remembers the details. This one often goes unnoticed. She listens. Really listens. You might mention your dog's name once, or your favorite color in passing, and a week later, she brings it up. That's not coincidence. That's selective attention and emotional imprinting. When she remembers the small things, the kind even your closest friends forget, it means you're living in her mind, even when you're not around. In the world of cognitive psychology, there's something called the a priority memory effect. It means our minds instinctively store what holds emotional weight, and filter out what doesn't. So if she remembers little things about you, your childhood dream of becoming a pilot, that you hate spicy food, your birthday, it's not just a cute gesture. It's a sign of emotional investment, because people don't remember what they don't care about, and in an age overflowing with distractions, her focused attention on you? That's one of the most powerful gifts you'll ever receive. Now, let's talk about the signs that don't need words, body language. Because while words can lie and smiles can be forced, the body tells the truth. Every single time when a woman is secretly into you, even if she's trying to hide it, her body will speak before her mouth ever does. It's in how her posture subtly shifts the moment you walk into the room. In that stolen glance, and the even faster one she thinks you missed. It's the way she leans in when you talk, the light touch on your arm mid-conversation, or how she fiddles with her jewelry or hair when she's a little nervous around you. These aren't random. They're subconscious signals. According to world-renowned psychologist Dr. Paul Ekman, our faces and bodies reveal micro-expressions, tiny flashes of emotion that last less than half a second. These involuntary cues are so revealing. They're used in everything from FBI interrogations to trauma therapy. When someone feels something deeply but tries to hide it, their body still leaks the truth. This is called nonverbal leakage. So, if her words say, "I don't care," but her body leans in, her voice softens, and her gaze lingers just a moment too long, you already have your answer that you're not imagining things. That teasing, that sarcasm, that emotional distance? Sometimes it's just fear in disguise. Women are emotional strategists, not because they're manipulative, but because society teaches them to guard their hearts. To be cautious. To protect their vulnerability. So, when she says, "We're just friends," but her eyes hesitate, when she disappears just as things get deep, or hides behind jokes and playful insults instead of opening up. You now have the awareness to decode the truth behind her behavior, and here's the key: if you notice these signs and you feel the same way, step up. Say something. Do something. Because sometimes, the woman who acts like she doesn't like you is just scared that you don't like her back. But if you don't see these signs, then do what high-value men do: respect yourself enough to walk away. No second-guessing. No chasing ghosts. Because life is too short for mixed signals and emotional guessing games. Time is your most valuable currency. Don't spend it on confusion. If this video resonated with you, if it made you think of someone specific, hit that like button, subscribe to Dark Psychology, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the truth behind what people say and what they really feel. And drop a comment below. Have you ever misread someone's signals, or realized too late that they were into you all along? Let's talk. Because understanding human attraction isn't just interesting, it's a superpower. Until next time, this is Amelia, helping you decode the secrets they'll never say out loud. See you in the next one.